Let's just copy it a gazillion more times. And you guys get a live demonstration on 1 billion life gained. It'll start to do damage to me. Check this out. See how these numbers are coming up green? And then when it rolls over to a number it can't hit, see, it does damage. Ow! Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for taking the time to watch Hello Good Game. Today we have a new series old deck that we're re-showcasing. I call it Why Magic Matters. The new series, I'm not sure of a name on it yet, but we're going to have people in the community come challenge me live, and we're going to play a match together. We're going to talk about some beginner principles and try to help educate everybody onto some new archetypes, some new tactics. And then while we're playing that, we're going to touch on everything relevant that comes to mind, right? So today, I played a historic deck that's just an infinite combo with one of our really engaged community members. So if you want to join the community, don't be shy. Jump in the Discord, link in the description below. We've got like over 400 people now. We'd love to have you. We're all really, really friendly. It's a great place to hang out and share your Magic experience, share your gamer tags. We can all challenge and play together, right? So we're going to take a look at this deck list. We're going to talk about the strategy, and then we're going to get into some gameplay footage, come full circle with some closing thoughts. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to send this video to a friend who you think might find some value from it. Again, let's get into it. The deck starts out with a single copy of Witching Well. When Witching Well enters the battlefield, scry 2, you can pay 4, sacrifice Witching Well, draw 2 cards. Moving on to our 2-drops, we have 3 copies of Fae of Wishes. This has a 4-drop sorcery attached to it called Grant It. You may choose a non-creature card from outside the game, reveal it, put it into your hand. The creature itself is a 1/4 with flying. You can pay 2, discard 2 cards, return Fae of Wishes to its owner's hand. We have 4 copies of Golden Egg. This is an artifact food, which is quite cool in other decks at least. When Golden Egg enters the battlefield, draw a card. You can pay 1, tap it, sacrifice Golden Egg, add 1 mana of any color, pay 2, tap it, sacrifice Golden Egg. You gained 3 life. We have 4 copies of Guild Globe, an artifact. When Guild Globe enters the battlefield, draw a card, pay 2, tap it, sacrifice Guild Globe, add 2 mana of different colors. 4 copies of Mind Stone. This is another artifact. You can tap it to add 1 colorless mana. You can pay 1, tap it, sacrifice Mind Stone, draw a card. Moving on to our 3-drops, we have 2 copies of Narset, Parter of Veils. This is a planeswalker that comes in with 5 loyalty, has a static ability of each opponent can't draw more than 1 card each turn, and a -2 ability of look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. We have 2 copies of Gift of Paradise, Enchant Land. When Gift of Paradise enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life. Enchanted Lands has tap, add 2 mana of any 1 color. We have 3 copies of Tameo, Collector of Tales. This is another planeswalker coming in with 5 loyalty, has a static ability of spells and abilities your opponents control can't cause you to discard or sacrifice permanents, which is really, really cool. +1, choose a non-land card name, then reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put all cards with the chosen card name from among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. And -3, return a target card from your graveyard to your hand. We have 3 copies of Time Wipe. Return a creature you control to its owner's hand, then destroy all creatures. We have 4 copies of Flood of Tears. This is our first 6-drop. It's a sorcery card. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hand. If you return 4 or more non-token permanents you control this way, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. We have 2 copies of Omniscience for 10. This is an enchantment card. You may cast spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. We have 7 plains, 2 islands, 2 glacial fortresses, 1 Sun Petal Grove, 2 temple gardens, 4 breeding pools, 2 hinterland harbors, 4 Temple of Mysteries, and 4 fabled passages. This deck also does include a sideboard. We have 1 Merfolk Secret Keeper, 1 Revival/Revenge, 1 Role Reversal, 2 Masterminds Acquisitions, 1 Tameo, Collector of Tales, 1 Time Wipe, 1 Lich's Mastery, 2 Thousand-Year Storms, 1 Scholar of Ages, 1 Star of Extinction, 1 Planewide Celebration, 1 Captive Audience, and another Omniscience. Merfolk Secret Keeper has an adventure tag to it that is a sorcery. Target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into the graveyard. Revival, Role Reversal. Return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Double your life total. Target opponent loses half of their life, rounded up. Role Reversal. Exchange control of 2 target permanents that share a permanent type. Masterminds acquisition, choose one, search your library for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Choose a card you own from outside the game, put it into your hand. Tomeo Collector of Tales, we already seen. Time Wipe, we already seen. Lich's Mastery is an enchantment. It has hexproof. You can't lose the game. Whenever you gain life, draw that many cards. Whenever you lose life, for each 1 life lost, exile a permanent you control or a card from your graveyard or hand. And when Lich's Mastery leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. 2 copies of Thousand Year Storm, another enchantment. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. For each other instant and sorcery spell you've cast this turn before it, you may choose new targets for the copies. Scholar of the Ages. When Scholar of the Ages enters the battlefield, return up to 2 instances and sorceries cards from your graveyard to your hand. Star of Extinction. Destroy target land. Star of Extinction deals 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Planewide Celebration. Choose 4. You may choose the same mode more than once. Create a 2/2 citizen token that's all colors. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Proliferate. You gain 4 life. Captive Audience. Captive Audience enters the battlefield under the control of an opponent of your choice. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Your life total becomes 4. Discard your hand. Each opponent creates 5 2/2 black zombie creature tokens and another Omniscience, which we already seen. So that's the deck list. Let's talk about the strategy. So after hearing the deck list, you might think the strategy here is going to be super complex, but it's actually really easy once you get a grasp on it. Step 1, stack permanents you control, right? So that includes Witching Well, Fae of Wishes, your Golden Egg, your Guild Globe, your Mind Stone, your Narset, your Gift of Paradise. All of these are low-cost permanents that you want to stack on the battlefield and get 4 of, right? At which point you want to make sure you have a Flood of Tears in your hand and you want an Omniscience in your hand. You bounce the 4 permanents you control. Now you can play your Omniscience. Hopefully you have a Fae of Wishes or can find one quickly. At which point you go into your sideboard and you pull out your Thousand Year Storm. At which point you try to get your Fae of Wishes back into your hand by discarding 2 cards from your hand. You replay it. It copies. So now you're allowed to grab your Masterminds acquisition, right? Play that. The first one won't copy, but the Masterminds acquisition will copy, which allows you to grab your second Masterminds acquisition. And then really anything you want, grab a Tomeo because they'll go to your graveyard. So that'll allow you to replay them again. And then that's copied so many times that you should be able to grab everything you possibly want. You can even double down on Thousand Year Storm if you're a crazy person. So after you've got full control of the board, you've got an infinite stack on your Thousand Year Storm, all of your cards from your sideboard into your hands. Then we just want to play Lich's Mastery, right, on ourselves. We want to play, Captive Audience on our opponent. And then we want to play Role Reversal, switch control of those 2. So now our opponent has Lich's Mastery, can't lose the game, right? At which point we can do some sassy stuff. We can destroy all his lands. We can gain a bunch of life, make a gazillion tokens if we want, do all sorts of stuff with Planewide Celebration. Scholar of the Ages brings stuff back from our graveyard if we do things wrong. Time Wipe's also going to help us bounce potentially our Fae of Wishes back to our hand if we make a mistake. We want to mill our opponent with Merfolk Secret Keeper, right? That'll get all of his cards from his library to the graveyard. At which point we can do Revenge, double your life total. Target opponent loses half their life, rounded up. And when they lose life, that triggers Lich's Mastery. Whenever you lose life, for each 1 life lost, exile a permanent you control or a card from your hand or graveyard. So you really want to make sure that you mill your opponent beforehand. And at this point, we can cast Revenge over and over and over again, taking it back from our graveyard with a Tomeo, with our Scholar of the Ages, and we're going to gain 1 billion life. Our opponent's going to lose all of their life. And we have full control still at this point, and we will need to grab another Flood of Tears whenever we want to win the game. So it's going to return all non-land permanents to their owner's hand, which means your Lich's Mastery comes back to your hand, and when Lich's Mastery leaves the battlefield, your opponent loses the game. So that is the strategy, guys, from start to finish. That's exactly how you want to execute this deck. Thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. We're live on Twitch every single morning, 6 a.m. PST if you'd like to participate in challenging your favorite streamer or content creator. You can also join our Discord, link in the description below. Check out our community tab. We have so many things going on, you guys. There's a ton of giveaways, just like unlimited things for you guys to engage with, which is exactly what I want. Our community is amazing. Thank you to all of our community members and all of you who just continue to support on YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Let's get into today's gameplay footage. All right, guys. This video is called, or going to be titled something like Streamer Demolishes His Fan Base, right? It's going to be a new series that we start where you can come on to the stream. We're live every single morning, 6 a.m. PST on Twitch. We also can have, you jump in the Discord if you want to line a time up. But this new series, we're going to have you direct challenge us, and we are going to try to smash you in unusual and embarrassing ways. Well, not really embarrassing, I guess, but like, I guess just unique and inefficient is maybe a better word. Oh, I guess we can just start in a nice and slow, though. And keep in mind that our opponents are always on stream with us as well, so it's always that upper hand there, so we really are going to have to win in a weird way. We've got the Mind Stone. You know what I mean? That's great. Not using the mana this turn, which kind of sucks. Always try to use all of your mana every turn. That's a key to winning. Ooh, Child of Night. That's hot. So we got some mono black vampires, clearly. Woof. I believe. So we've got 3 mana here, but they're not the right colors. Because we tapped that wrong. So again, wasting 2 mana, right? That's not good. And our main purpose of this deck is to stack 4 permanents and have Omnipresence in our hand with a Fae of Wishes, I guess. We do have the wipes as well. Alright, let's just start looking for our Flood of Tears, which is what our opponent's going to do once we drop it on him. Do not get it. Paying 2 life here. Oh! I thought, oh, I guess, I was treating Golden Egg the same as Guild Globe. That's my bad. Didn't need to pay life there. Oops. Our opponent's now debating whether he kills our Tomeo or he tries to kill us. He wants to kill her. Probably smart. Right? Nothing really in our graveyard. And then I believe the night doesn't tick up. Let's go in with our Narset. We are digging for a field wipe here, obviously, now, at this point. Things are looking pretty scary. Here it is. We have the 2 planes. We have everything we need. Yep. 1, 2, 3. We could go to 4, but it costs 5, so let's come in tapped. I'm incredibly confused as to why we can't cast this enchantment. We have the 1 forest, add colorless. Oh, this is a... I keep treating them all like Mind Stone. What is wrong with me today, you guys? Well, I know what's wrong. Just came back from my break, you know what I mean? Take care, Fendrin. Really appreciate it. Man Geode in the house. I mean, we're at 12. He's hitting for... Oh my god, too many. Killing our Narsets. I mean, I think he had lethal here. Can we... 3, 6, 8, 9, 10. No, he would have been short. So he does kill our Narset. Good on him. He's at 40 life. We're at 5 life. Not looking good, guys. LOL. The series is supposed to be streamer demolishes fan base, not fan base demolishes streamer. Oh, would you look at that? You know what I mean? Let's just blast it. Straight chilling. I mean, I guess we have a little bit further protection with another time wipe, but we're gonna need something else quite quickly. Nice. Soren Planeswalker in the house. Spreading the value of his threats throughout different kinds of permanents on the board is key to winning as well, you guys. So within this series, I'm going to try to be breaking down some beginner concepts. They're going to help you lead you to victory. Right, at least when I see them. Really? He's doing 3 damage to me, gaining 3 life. This guy just wants to kill. You know what I mean? He's coming for it. He thinks he's got it too. I guess we really rely on this draw. What can we get? Hinterland Harbor's not gonna help, boys. Oh, let's gain some life. Am I right? Buys us another turn. Bay of Wishes, we can cast for... Can we? No, we can put it down as a creature, which would block, but we need to go into our sideboard for 4. And we just sacrificed our mana fixing, so we really only have the 2. And I don't want to play it as a creature, I don't think. Let's hold on. I don't think he has haste. Right, that's the gamble that we're making here, is if he has haste, we wanted to play the Fae of Wishes. No haste, we kind of just want to maybe leave it in our hand and keep our time wipe on the ready later. So he has no vampires to sack, he's just plussing the token. Our turn. Oh, come on. Let's go right into our sideboard. So there's some stuff that we need to do. Right. Should we restart this whole thing? I guess. Or we just gain a bunch of life with Plain White Celebration right now. We don't have the land for it, but next turn we will. Let's take our Masterminds acquisition. And let's play that right now. From in our library, we do lose 2 of our permanents actually, so that is not what we wanted. Maybe we just hardcast it. I guess. That's probably our best option. Right, I think we have the land. So that's on us. We didn't think that through clearly. We could have already had it. Let's see what he's got. Giving us a sorry like he's got it. No haste, no haste, no haste. How about this, you guys? Right, let's play our Omniscience. Just old school. That's not how this is supposed to work. Whatsoever. Ending our turn here. He gets 1 more turn. He's had so many opportunities. He gets the vampire. Right? He's best to do it because we'll just time wipe. Right? At least that way he gets... No? Okay. 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 This is good for us. I think. There's the flood. Oh my god. Of course. That's kind of how life works. So we're casting this. We're going to discard... these 2 cards. Actually cancel. We're going to time wipe it back to our hand. That's much more efficient, right? That way we're getting rid of his vampire here as well. And now we can go into the sideboard like an adult. We have Omniscience in play. So what we want is Thousand Year Storm. Right, let's play that. Let's play our Fae of Wishes, and Flood of Tears will come into play here. Let's get this in the battlefield. Now we can bounce all of these permanents. We're going to return all of this to our hand, which is great. Omniscience comes back in. I guess it copies itself and we don't get to play it. Oh my god, this stream's going to be called Streamer Embarrasses Himself. What have we just done? This is brutal. This is still a match somehow. LOL. We don't... Oh, we do draw here. Okay, let's take the draw. We can recover from this. We'll finish embarrassing ourselves soon enough. Yeah, let's gain the life. That's probably not a bad idea. And I'm going to keep the Fae in my hand. We do have another Flood of Tears. We could just bounce everything. I didn't think of the copy rebouncing what we originally had played. So that's a big time mistake there. Normally this combo deck is much more efficient, but you know, it's been a while. It's a good suit for Jace too. I think it's like it suits him. It's a good Jace deck. Loving that land. Okay. Let's play our Omniscience. Let's play our Thousand Year Storm again. And now this will copy, and now we're all okay, right? This is totally okay. Let's take a Thousand Year Storm. Play that. Just doubling down on them. And we don't want to copy that. We learned about that. Do we get to choose to copy? No, you just get to choose new targets. Let's play our Fae. Next and turn, and then we can discard our Fae next turn, go back into our sideboard, and then we'll start running Masterminds Acquisition, I think. And the copies of that will help us get through. We are butchering this, you guys. Uff. This deck is based around Omniscience and Flood of Tears. You stack permanents, you play Flood of Tears to bounce all the 4 permanents to your hand, allowing you to play Omniscience on turn 6, I think, instead of turn 9 or 10. So you get that a lot earlier. And then you can just go to your sideboard with Masterminds Acquisition and Thousand Year Storm, pull everything and do basically anything you want.
Accept the darkness within.
He has access to 2 Sorens. Going to his graveyard, interesting. Loves this Thirsting Bloodlord. Let's push those back. This is going to copy plenty of times. I don't need... Oh, we do have one. Perfect. Let's toss this in the air. We have more Fae of Wishes. Let's take that first. Right? Just to ensure that we don't make any more mistakes. I guess we don't really need any of that shenanigans. We may as well take a Tomeo. And a time wipe, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it matters. Let's go into our sideboard. Again, this is going to copy plenty of times. We can just pull everything. Starve Extinction. Right, there goes his lands, played White Celebration. We could even make it so he doesn't die. Right, we could do some funny stuff here. Oh my god, let's toss that down. Actually, I don't know if we've copied 6 times yet, have we? Let's do something else first. Yes. Just tossing up our life total real quick. LOL. If you've not seen my thing, gain 1 billion life, I've done that, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna take his lands away from him. Did we miss one? No, come on, give us one more. It's sad that you only get 1 animation as well. Oh, we got another there. And we do get to destroy his last land. Nice. Let's destroy them over and over. Alright. We could also do some pretty cool stuff where, say, we put this on ourselves. Actually, cancel. We don't have the correct cards for that. We need masterminds, or not masterminds acquisition. What do we need? We need something else, that's for sure. Get what it is. I'll need to see it. It's the one that you can't lose the game. Lich's Mastery, that's it. I guess we'll take a time wipe. Sure. Fine. Whoops. He's being a good sport. He's sticking around. You know what I mean? He wants to see where this goes, I guess. Gotta love it. What were we doing? Lich's Mastery. I can't lose the game. Let's send Captive Audience over on him. And let's play Role Reversal. Right, let's switch those up. Let's just decline all this. LOL. But he can't lose the game. He's thinking, wow, this is good. Oh my god, we have to do this all over. LOL. Yeah, and now we can do, oh no, we've got to mill his deck first. Which means we need, I think we need one of our mastermind acquisitions back. So let's go grab that. Here it is. We have to recast that because we need to mill his library now. Outside the game, please. It's going to copy way too many times. Okay. Hopefully it just knows that there's nothing there. It can fizzle. Perfect. Now we're going to use our Merfolk Secret Keeper to mill him. Right? Take away the rest of his library. We're gonna have to click this a gazillion times. LOL. The heck is happening? This man's worst nightmare. We're almost done, Billy. Hold on. Don't run away yet. We're not milling you. You got Lich's Mastery. You can't lose. We're so close. Oh. 5 more minutes. And we're going to kill ourselves with life gain. There we go. Okay, so his library's gone. He's got a thick graveyard, though, you know what I mean? At which point we can play Revenge a whole bunch. LOL. So this is the show, you guys. Welcome to Hello Good Game. We're live on Twitch every single morning, 6 a.m. PST. This is a new series we started where we play against our viewers or our Discord members, our Twitch Prime members, whoever's supporting the community. We're going to take the time to engage with you, right? So within these videos, we want to cover topics that you might not know about as a beginner, try to help educate you on basic plays, just generally make you a better Magic player while providing some entertainment. And, well, hoping to always flex my supremacy, but you know what? I do not expect to go undefeated in this series. I'm pretty sure the majority of the time I'm probably going to be losing. But this was a great way to kick it off, right? He now just has to exile all these cards from his graveyard, which might take him some time, but I thank him for doing this. You know what I mean? You got to see where this ends up. Once he has no more cards in his graveyard, it'll auto-trigger. Yes. Nico Bolas loves the life. You know what I mean? He just needs to exile cards from his graveyard. Dun, dun, dun. Poor guy. Don't you exile Lich's Mastery, though. You gotta keep that on the board. I think it's okay. Did we need to mill his graveyard first? I don't think so. We could have done it wrong. I think we did do it wrong. Regardless, 2,000 health is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Or does it just keep him at 0? It might keep him at 0. I'm not 100% sure. It also might end the game here. No, it's good. As long as he keeps exiling his graveyard, we're A-okay. Because he can't lose the game as long as he doesn't exile Lich's Mastery. There we go. And now it'll just auto-trigger. Or it should soon, at least. You know, rocking a cool quarter mil health, half mil. Oh my god. Woof. Excuse me. So that happened. I guess. I don't even know. Let's just copy it a gazillion more times. And you guys get a live demonstration on 1 billion life gained. It'll start to do damage to me. Check this out. See how these numbers are coming up green? And then when it rolls over to a number it can't hit, see? It does damage. Ow! Look at that. We're like negative. Now we're at 0. Oh my god. Who wins this game of Magic? You know what I mean? We'll never know. All right, this has gone on long enough, you guys. I can fix this. It's as easy as casting a time wipe. Cast a gazillion times, I don't know why. I believe all we need is a Flood of Tears. I should have taken that last turn instead of a time wipe. Again, it's been a while since I played this combo. Loving it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Send this video to any of your friends that you think might find it entertaining, right? Maybe try this combo on them, right? Decklist in the description below. Playing our Scholar of Ages, looking for a Flood of Tears. which is going to bounce all of the permanents, including his Lich's Mastery. But again, who wins at this point? You know what I mean? Does he win or do we win because we're both at 0 life? I guess we would need to put our Lich's Mastery onto the battlefield, and that way he dies, we can't lose the game, right? Hello, good game. All right, you guys, that's why Magic matters. This isn't an infinite loop deck. It's really cool, focuses on Flood of Tears and Omniscience. One of my favorite infinite loops, just allows you to do anything. And I'm sure you could use this as a base profile and expand and do so many wacky things. Just toss that thing you want to do in your sideboard. You'll get to it, right? Thanks for watching. Again, I really appreciate all of your time and attention. I don't get it, but thank you guys so much. Again, we're here tomorrow, same time, same place. Live on Twitch every single morning, 6 a.m. PST. Jump to the Discord. Check out links in the description, all that good stuff. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. If you liked today's video, be sure to check out some of our other content. We built playlists for our guides for beginners, and then we also have our greatest hits, which is a collection of our most popular videos. You can also subscribe if you're interested in winning up to 500,000 gems. So do that, tap that like button, send this out to a friend who you think might be interested in it as well, and have a great day.